Financial Network.
Hi, and welcome to Entrepreneurs Only. I'm Bill Tucker. Tonight, fashion and fun from an actress turned clothier in a software company who takes goofing off on the job very seriously. But first, it's always tool time for Matt Jore. Montana born, he invented a tool, built it with the money from a student loan, and then traveled around the country trying to hawk it. He's grown his company with mountains of debt and is now gearing up for a public offering. 13 years ago, Jore had nothing. Today, his hardware has brought him happiness. FN's John Metaxas says more.
Matt Jore is growing as fast as he can. In 6 short years, the founder and force behind Jore Tool Corporation has expanded his company aggressively from 18 employees to 650. He's grown revenues from 0 to 60 million in 9 years and is presently doubling his manufacturing floor space. Fortunately, in Ronan, Montana, space is not an issue.
I could pull back the reins and we could grow at a slower pace. It's not in our nature. We say we're going to do it, we think we can do it, therefore we do it.
Jore's can-do attitude propelled a single idea, a smarter attachment for an electric tool, into a powerful vision for business. He discovered that for every dollar a consumer spends on a power tool, they spend $5 on accessories.
I agree. That's the merchandising one.
Right. Jore was in his 20s, attending college, when the idea struck.
I wanted to start a business, didn't have any capital. I started with an $8,000 student loan. I used the loan for what I considered a very educational purpose. A computer, an application for a patent, and 1,000 units of my first invention, and then hit the road.
Jore, a single father, packed up his kids and hit hardware stores across the Midwest, sleeping in rest stops and charging food and gas with credit cards.
We took their homework along with us and learned as we went. And they would help me bring displays in. They helped me on weekends build tools, and they'd help me on the weekdays selling them.
Soon his brother Mike joined them with his own children, and they traveled together for several years.
I can't for the life of me remember how in the heck I got through some of the struggles. There were some winter days, November and December, nobody buys at retail. You just have to set them up and say, look, you can pay me when you sell them. You have to do anything, you have to grab onto the buyer's leg and hold on and just tell them, I'm not going until you give me the order. You got to do whatever it takes.
The first big break came when toolmaker Makita agreed to package Jore's accessories under the Makita name. The company would later supply Craftsman Tools, Black & Decker, Sears, and others. But to handle new business, Jore knows he has to be ready to expand quickly.
The exclusive method to financing our growth has been debt. We're a leveraged company. Even though we're highly profitable, we're still leveraged.
Jore is looking to alleviate some of that debt service with an IPO. He says he's looking forward to going public.
Operating out in the open is something that I do naturally. I don't want to run around Wall Street naked, but, you know, besides that, I'm okay with it. My family and I will control at a minimum of 75% of the company stock. And so there won't be a loss of control.
To control costs, Jore made the decision to automate much of the manufacturing process. This way, he decreases the reliance on a limited Montana labor pool and allows the company to compete with offshore manufacturing.
We can't compete with the hands. We got to compete with the mind. Our internal training program has us bringing folks off of the production lines and cycling them through a very sophisticated training seminar program where they're learning electronics. Our idea here is to raise the standard of thinking and then let the standard of living follow.
Jore Corporation's standard of thinking distinguishes it from just a drill bit company. Such innovations as the speed lock system make life easier for home improvement fans.
With our system, we have two universal sizes. So you can clip in, clip out very, very easily for the consumer side, the household do-it-yourselfer, the professional wannabe. It's really convenience. quick in, quick out, quick change.
Quick change is the name of the game for Jore. He moves fast and defies his sales reps to keep up with him.
It's been frustrating, as you can imagine. It's such a changing environment. I'm not here constantly, and I get here every couple of months, and there's a new wing by the time we get here.
On the marketing side, Jore recently signed a deal with the country's leading maker of tools, Stanley Works. The deal will enable Jore to sell their drill bits directly to retailers under the Stanley brand name. Jore expects this deal to boost sales significantly. Throughout, Jore insists the key is staying focused in good times and bad.
I focused and focused and focused and remain focused today on power tool accessories. And that's why I know that I'll grow to 250 million in the next 5 years and 500 million in 10 years. And, you know, I have that confidence.
For Entrepreneurs Only, I'm John Metaxas, CNN Financial News.
So, Matt Jore's mother used to make lunches for the company's original 18 employees. As the company grew, Mom made more and more lunches, but it just got to be a little too much, and she recently hung up her apron. The tradition lives on. Even today, everyone at Jore gets a daily homemade lunch. Although it's catered, it still comes with plenty of Mom-inspired TLC.